Zeppelin, Ramble On. This was recorded to 1-inch 8-track. The transfer is really dark, so I put some Dolby A encoding across it, which is going to make it really noisy, but otherwise it would have been hard to hear things. So the first track is Page's acoustic. It's really heavily compressed, and I wonder if his eventual acoustic thing was his D35, and he put a 67 practically in the hole, and he loved that thing, the RCA BA6A, and it really has a particular type of compression to it that's sort of unique. And there's so much compression on this. I can see it in the waveform, and I can hear it. And I'm wondering if by Zeppelin 2 he had figured out that was his thing yet, because that was his thing for the majority of the records on acoustic. Let's see what happens when he gets to... And I never would figure out how to play that properly if I couldn't hear the soloed track. Okay, here's what once it's done tuning, here comes the... I wonder if that's the Dan Electro that has that certain sound. There's a certain sound of those things because they are Formica and a hollow body, and there's a thing going on there. Leading up to that, and it's funny. All that bleed into the pickups. The bass. Let's go to the... pre-chorus. Now there's two drum tracks, and I think it's just supposed to be a stereo thing. I panned them left and right. You have the pitter-patter going on. So that's on those tracks. The vocal is on two different tracks.
Sometimes I grow so tired.
And then on a separate track is this part.
But I know I've got one thing I got to do. Ramble on. Now's the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way.
So he's doubling.
I've been this way 10 years to the day. Ramble on. I gotta find the queen of all my dreams.
What happens here? This is on one of those, and then there. And there's so much gain on that fuzz, it's giving it all that sustain.
Ramble on!
Oh, and you can hear there's a wah there, which is helping with that. And yeah, who's ever heard that lick before? That's not on the record. That's cool. Let's go to the bridge, because there's something. So. And then there's the other. It's Allman-esque, but it's 69, so Allman's hadn't been had a hit record yet. I don't even know if they'd put a record out by 69. But what's interesting is this first one. Okay, he's just going down the pentatonic major scale from the third, and he's harmonizing that starting on the fifth, but he's not doing pentatonic major, he's doing the major scale. So a lot of the times on harmonized guitar stuff, you're playing the same scale, but the pentatonic scale skips notes, and the major scale, you're not skipping any of the 8 notes in the scale. So that's really cool the way that works.
Yeah. I did nothing I can do now.
Let's listen to what he's doing here again. And again, going back to the Whole Lot of Love video, this is bleed coming through the pickup. And if you missed that one, and you can hear he opens up the wah-wah in a certain position, and then it kind of makes it more prevalent, or he just kicked it off. But that's bleed through the guitar's pickup, and if you want to dig around my videos and find the Whole Lot of Love one to explain how that became the way down inside part that happens, the pre-delay. And watch it before you argue with me, please. People love to argue that one. It's like, no, here's the evidence. Listen to Bonzo again. And how's that locking in with the... And what's cool... So the bass is locking with the bass drum on that. This is how you rock, kids, if you don't know. All right, we're out of time. That's 15 minutes of my evening that I shared with you, because this is fun. Hope you enjoyed it.